Let's give men a voice. Those are the words of Dani Levi, new editor of the recently launched Loaded magazine. Serving up a decidedly non-PC diet of sex, drink, football and even less serious matters, it really defined the 1990s. You see one of the covers on your screen now, that was to do with football. You can tell from the scarves. 30 years to the week, it's come back from the dead with a new look and a female editor. Now, I'm thrilled to be able to say we've got one of the original stars of Loaded magazine, producer and presenter Daniel Mason. Daniel, thank you very much for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
So I just thought, we've been talking about politics for so long now, I thought we could do with a bit of light relief, if that's the correct phrase for Loaded magazine.
To have a little break from politics.
Yes, exactly. So it's back.
Yeah.
A digital version, not the print version. How do you feel about it?
I'm really excited for it because I feel the last few years that women have really been taken advantage of. I mean, when I've heard about magazines now, I won't name any, but a lot of them are online. I've been told that the girls are actually paying the magazines to appear on the front cover, which I've never heard anything like that in my life before. So it's nice to have that culture back again, the Loaded magazine, which is not a seedy magazine. For me, it's a nice men's magazine. Us women, we have our own magazines that we look at, and sometimes you might have a man in there with his top off that we can look at. And for us women, we like the Dream Boys and things like that. But Loaded magazine, it's not just based on looking at a woman's body. They do have the cultural side of it, where they can look at men's health, so they can have help with that. They've got help with relationship, women advice. So it's not just about looking at a girl with her boobs out. I don't even know if the women do get their boobs out in Loaded. I don't think they do.
I don't think not full boobs out.
No.
Sexy lingerie, I think.
Sexy lingerie, yeah. And, if a woman wants to do that, I've heard Liz Hurley's taking centre stage for the first magazine. To me, she's a classy A-list woman. And if you remember back in the day, which you will, don't you remember when we used to have the Hollyoaks girls on the front covers, the EastEnders girls? And these are like BAFTA award-winning actresses. So for me, it's not putting a seedy edge on it. I think, these women are from great careers, and it's bringing back that money side of thing for the girls again. Because, as I said, there's girls getting taken advantage of.
Well, when you've got things like, I don't know, our sort of like, there's some of the things girls are putting on Instagram, and then you've got programmes like Love Island.
Yeah.
Surely lads mags, I mean, just a bit of fun.
There's a lot more control, I think, of this Loaded magazine coming back, and that's what I like about it. It's a community, and it's bringing back the 90s for us all that we enjoyed. I mean, I would even buy the lads mags too, because just to be nosy, and I like looking at, I'm not a lesbian or anything, nothing against that, but I like looking at girls, and reading what girls have got, what advice they've got to give men. I enjoy that. So for me, I think it's a win-win situation.
Back in the day when you were modelling, Daniel, did you get a lot of flack from feminists, for want of a better word, for what you did for a living?
No, I didn't. I think that's all come about in this generation, because back then, page 3, I used to do it for The Sun, page 3, it used to be like, everybody's got their own opinion, which is fine by me, but you've had women that have come from it with great backgrounds. You've got Melinda Messenger, you've got Pamela Anderson. All these women have gone on to do great sophisticated careers, so to put them in a bracket like that, it's not really fair, because these women still are intelligent women. They've still got good careers. It just all depends on the woman doing it.
So if you had a daughter, you'd have no problem with her working for Loaded magazine?
No, I wouldn't, actually. If she came to me when she was 18 and she said, Mum, can you help me with, I'd like to do a shoot for Loaded magazine, I'd be behind it. I mean, I've got people that I'm related to that are in soaps, and they've done front cover of it, and it's not, for me, it's not seedy at all.
Brilliant, and that's the voice of experience. Daniel Mason, thank you very much for coming in and talking about the relaunch of Loaded magazine. That 90s favourite is back.